folks, I'm going to tell you 5 quick facts about black bull markets. Now, did you know, number 1, they're New Zealand FMA regulated. Number 2, did you know they have a copy trading service where you can either be a signal provider or copy signals? And number 3, did you know they've got over 26,000 tradable assets, including Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, and even more? And number 4, did you know they offer 500 to 1 leverage? And number 5, if you open up an account today and trade 1 lot a month, they're going to give you TradingView Pro for free. Check them out, Black Bull Markets.
All right, folks, here we are on the live stream. I haven't been on here for a while, so glad to see people here. Now, to start off with, before I introduce my guest today, can everyone hear me talking? So we'll have to wait here for a second. I see somebody in the comments says the guy in the picture is not Lesiba. Correct. It's the title of the show is Lesiba Mothupi, price action graduate. He's a graduate of the academy that he's got there. So you're going to get to see his take on it in a second. So can people hear me? We just have a yes in the chat, please? Just a Y will do, just to make sure that the audio is working here. It should be. If we can get a yes, that would be fantastic. Now, this is delayed by about 30 seconds. So there could be a little delay on that. Right. Here we go. Great, brilliant. Okay, Paolo, thank you very much. Righty-ho. And I'm going to introduce you to the trader today. So this is a new trader taking on the Fidelcrest 50k challenge. He's starting the account today, so you guys are going to get to see his progress. His name is Hatato. So welcome to Trading That, Hatato. And I think with the video, he's got a little bit of a lag in terms of what he says and how it comes across. So I didn't actually hear anything there. I know his audio is working because I have heard him talk. So what I'm going to do is jump off and let him take the reins. If there's some technical issues, we'll have to deal with it afterwards. But hopefully he can find a trade or two in here for you guys. And I'm actually got to do an interview myself with another trader, so I can't be here to manage it. But I'm going to hand the reins over to you. We're going to share your chart, and away you go.
Okay. Good day, traders. So this is Hutato here from KZ Capital. So today I'm giving you a forecast or just analysis that I'm looking at, right? So let me just hop in so I can see the comments as well. How you guys doing, and what pairs? Just comment down below. What pairs are you looking at, or what pair should I analyze for you guys? So currently I'm on a trade chef on the 30-minute time frame, right? As you can see. So I'll just give you a top-down analysis of exactly what I was looking at and how I took the position, right? So right there. Okay. Just leave your comments, guys, and I'll get back to you guys. So currently on the weekly time frame, we wanted this lowest low, right, that the market has ever been. So as you can see, we got a rejection of the left-hand side, and then we have multiple rejections on this side as well. So on the daily time frame, what I noticed is, if you can hear me, just drop a comment if the sound is good, if everything is good on your side. Just drop a comment so I can see and continue with that. So this is what we monitored on the daily time frame. So we saw on the left hand side that the market pushed down, created the high, created the low, off that support area as well. But also looking at this continuation pattern from here. So this was what the first impulse. So in terms of so on the, you can just key resistance area right there. So as you can see, the market came from that bearish impulse left hand. So you had this bearish on the left hand side. The market pushed back in, but on the lower time frame, you just try to monitor what happened on that time frame. So we're looking at the left hand side, right? What happened on the left hand side? We got this bearish impulse to the downside, right? And then as you can see, we get an inverse head and shoulder pattern that the market pushes up to the upside, right? So immediately we created a reversal pattern at that resistance area, and it immediately dropped. As you can see here, it respected this. Push to the downside, created a pullback, push to the downside again. And this type of pattern formation right there. As you can see here, the market created a bearish impulse. Market was in correction. So it corrected at that support area there and then went up. So that's what we're monitoring. On higher time frames, the market is trading within this range, right? So as you can see, guys, the market is trading in this range. So how do we find or capitalize or find trades within this range? So the market keeps the area, right? Actually, head and shoulder. You have your left shoulder, and then you got your right shoulder over here. And you push up down on what we noticed going down onto lower time frames, okay, we have identified so pattern and going to the upside, right? But then how do we find our entries? So as you can see here, this was a key area where the market broke out, right? As you can see with that V-type structure, market impulse, some sort of correction right there. So this was what? This was a correction. Okay. So this was a correction. So you can see the impulse, the market creates, and you get your bullish impulse again. But then at this resistance area, you can see that first touch, second touch, third touch, and then the market created another impulse. So you click the market pushed up, came back for a retest, and now what we looked for. So we waited for a break out of structure at that lower time frame, and we took our entries over here, right? But then looking at our targets, we fly up to that target area. It needs to break these key areas as well. So essentially what we're looking for here is our first target being over here. So this can be the first target. So first target area being over here. And then obviously as the into our direction, we're going to find or limit the final how we found. So this was my first position on the account. If there's anything that you'd like to find out, just drop a comment and then I'll get back to you guys. If there's anything you want to ask or any pair that just drop a comment and then I'll dive a similar which is a similar setup to what I saw on the previous pair. We're trading as session. So every Tuesday live session we are live. So make sure to leave a comment, make sure to subscribe. You can also check us out on YouTube. So on this pair as well, GBP odd, you can see that we're in a range, right? So there's no real movement within this pair, but I'll closely monitor how it moves. As you can see, there's no real position here last night. I think it was yesterday. Uh, I think we kept utilized on. So how did we catch them? On the 2-hour time frame or on the 4-hour time frame? Some sort of a reversal pattern, but if you can see as well on the lower time frames or on the lower areas, the market. So I'll be waiting to see how the market pulls back and reacts at this area here. Key rejection at this area. So remember that the style of trading price. I'm not using any indicators. I'm not using any charts. It's just pure price and market structure. Looking at this is what I'm looking at, and if the market puts into the buys to the upside, right? But we need to monitor a rejection. What I'll wait for is rejection areas or rejection candlesticks, rather. So that's what I'm going to wait for before I take any entries on those pair. Understand? And then, yes, the market has potential to drop further to this area here. Into weekly time. So as you can see, let me just delete everything here. A weekly time frame in terms of getting the longer term picture and understanding the overall direction of the market, understand. And as you can see here, we have a typical structure that we look for when we find reversals. But then on the right hand side, what we're monitoring is false. So overall, we have the market entered into this correction in here, the weekly time frame, right? And as you can tell, currently the market is trading just below those areas or that price level. But then, just to make things clear or crisp, looking here, looking at this here, this is a key area that the market might need or might. So as you can see here, the market can come to this area here. So in terms of market structure, overall bullish long term, just need how the market reacts. Okay, let's dive into USDT. Let's see what we can find on USDT. Who comments? Let's see if you trade indices. Just leave a comment down, gents. Let's be on US 100. So let me just delete everything there. Let me just delete everything there. Okay. Okay, I see a few comments about my I don't know what to do. Like, let me try fixing it on my side. Okay, I don't know how is it now. Is my signal still lagging? Please just drop a comment if you can still see the video and if everything is still okay on your side. Okay, let me just dive into U100. So currently we're on the weekly time frame on US 100, right? So what I like to do normally is mark off my key areas in the market where the market might potentially touch or have touched the key stack. So currently, what I see or what you notice on the weekly time frame is the section second it like this area here, diving into the daily time frame. Diving into the daily time frame, see what we can from. Okay, we noticed that we found all to the upside increasing highs. So you can see the market created that higher high, pull back, that higher high, sitting into this correction overall. And then going down, so you notice that, okay, this impulse and the market created another impulse. So in on NASDAQ, if you're looking at buys, your target overall is 13,680.50, right? But how do we get to those targets? So we need to monitor and listen to the market, right? That's what I'm noticing over here. NASDAQ, NASDAQ, US 100 against levels. This is a correction. Okay, so just monitoring how it's going to move, and I noticed this key area in the market. So going down into the 1 hour time frame, you can simply see that, okay, this market is in a range, right? So up until the market breaks or breaks above or breaks below a range, that's when you can capitalize on the move. So on the lower time frame, we can see that, okay, the market hasn't really moved. So this is NASDAQ break, came back below, created a false break again, went back into that range. Still respecting the market is still there, right? So as I've said, guys, if there's any pair or any index that you'd like me to look at or analyze for you guys, just drop it down in the comment section. So currently we're on the NASDAQ 1 hour time frame. We're on NASDAQ 1 hour time frame. Okay. Let's try this resistance. I can find, if you can just find a break and will just end out right? So it's a patience game now. I'm just waiting. Okay. And then back into USDT. What I'm monitoring on, as you can see on the daily time frame, that yet bullish impulse that was strong on the left hand side. As you can see over here, we've had this massive impulse. So essentially, I'm looking at on USDT is just the correction, just to continue the up and wait for the market to tell us where it wants to go and how it wants to go. Understand? So it's very important for you as a trader to be patient and not just enter into any position that you see, right? And so I just this um essentially is a bullish impulse and reacting, pushing up to that resistance area. And this is USDT on the weekly, on time, noticing on higher time frames. But obviously we need to wait and monitor and see how the market reacts. And in terms of fundamentals today, let me see if we got a few fundamentals. Okay, we got GBP unemployment. We got GBP unemployment that came out. Okay, unemployment change. We got Euro sentimental index at 11 a.m. And then we got inflation rate and CPI on CAD. And then yeah, that's about it. But the fundamentals really they won't be as effective as the 18th April 2023, and this is the first day of the challenge. So is there anyone on our sponsor, the program? I'll just leave a comment down. Okay. Okay, let's dive back into what's going on yesterday. on the trades that we took. Let's see. I just wanted to emphasize a few points. Technical trade of the work that you need to put in. So with each and every trade that you need to be able to journal that trade, you need to be able to understand why you took the trade and not be emotionally attached to any outcome of the trade. So that has to do with your psychology, right? So you need to have processes in place in order for you to be able to be profitable, you understand? And risk management is also another key factor within your trading, understand? So you need to be able to make sure that you consistently risking a consistent amount in order for you to see in your trading. So that's a key things that I would say you guys can take from this live today is that before you even think of opening it, just make sure that you are okay, understand, and you are in the right space for trading, understand, because this requires you or this requires your time, your energy, and you need to be at a good space in one. So technical analysis is just one of those things that are there, but it's not so important. You need to make sure that you're okay and you have set processes in place in order for you to perform at the ultimate best. So also waiting on this trade here. So simply what I noticed here is an impulse. So essentially what I'm looking for is just a pullback to that key area resistance, and then you're looking for the market to push up. But before so as you can also the market can really so I upside one. In terms of other pairs, you can see not really two pairs that I'll be executing or monitoring to enter positions, right? So no setups, right? So it's how it is. You just need to be patient. Not if you're in losses right now, your losses, right? You can still cover your losses and come back. And also key to understand that not every day is a trading day. Understand, know when to trade. Find a key setup that you trade, understand, and that you're going to analyze and look for, understand, and focus on that. Focus on that. Because I saw the I see like not I'm not really strategies because I have dived in to price action without any indicators or whatsoever. So if in a strategy, you need to dive deep into the strategy. You can't be in strategy to strategy. So this is members USD during CPI. So if you want to check us out on TradingView, you can just check us out at Kaiser Capital. So it's KHZA Capital on TradingView, Telegram, and yeah, I normally drop weekly forecasts and market breakdowns on YouTube and um, Telegram. So I need to start analysis on the monthly time frame, right? And this is important to start your analysis on any pair, depending on your strategy. Obviously, if you are a scalper, you can't be on the monthly time frame. But according to my trading style, I normally start my analysis on the monthly time frame just to get an overall feel of the overall movement and where the market is going, right? So we're on Euro USD on the monthly time frame. If there's any pair that you want me to analyze, like I've said before, just drop a comment down in the comment section and I'll analyze that pair and have a bit more engagement with you guys. Okay, there's a comment. Okay, my network is lagging. Analyze gold. Okay. Okay, let's dive into gold. Gold. Okay, I haven't went into gold in a while. My network, guys. So I'm South Africa, and if you are in South Africa, you definitely know the problem that we have with the out trade. Okay, like I said, normally on the to get the overall feel of where the market is going, the overall direction, and the potential targets overall. See on the higher time frame. So as you can see on gold, it like fast the sort of resistance in the time frame, and here was a key support area. understand more areas of interest on gold, right? So diving into the market created a spike, second touch, and then you got your debt. And then yeah, I noticed this. As you can see, like support. So deeper. Let me just dive in deep on gold. Okay. So as you can, it's important to notice what market did or the previous impulse. So we've had was a bullish impulse that the market created this impulse, pull back, impulse, pull back, impulse, pull back. And then here, this was a key resistance area where the market broke out and retested that resistance area twice. And then immediately after the market there, right? So gold is in a range. Like what I'm seeing on gold, basically, gold is in a range. So it hasn't really moved or created an impulse to the upside or created an impulse to the downside. So like I've seen a range just between support and resistance. And so I'm not saying that the market will put, I'm not saying that potentially drop to this support area, but we just we just need to monitor on lower time frames to find that resilience in terms of direction, understanding, finding the overall direction. But notice that okay, we at that resistance area. Monitored, you can just monitor this. Okay, you had your first touch over there. And also bear in mind that okay, the market is at a key resistance area, and this is the type of trend channel formation that's happening. Of the trend channel, you have your first touch, second touch, third touch, and then the market immediately dropped. So if you can go into lower time frames, the 15-minute time frame. So let me just go into the 15-minute time frame. So if we found the overall direction or the overall trend. So there's no trend on gold. The market is in a range on higher time frames, right? So dive into say 30-minute, see the overall picture. So now we notice that okay, apologies in advance. Apologies about that. So as you can see now, we're on the 1 hour time frame on gold, And this structure is what? This is normally a reversal type of structure, but we saw that on the resistance area, you have 3 touches on gold, right? So you have your first touch of the and the market touched or went for the what? Dropped, understand? And then created some sort of continuation pattern to a continuation pattern over here at this right at that continuation pattern, and then the market went for another impulse to the downside. So currently currently what's happening is or like the something like this. So this is what I'm monitoring on gold, right? So this is the type of pattern that I'm seeing on gold. So you can see here the market rejecting a breakout, market current testing the support of that trend channel, which is basically maybe showing us a reversal pattern, right? So, but we need to monitor for your entries. You need to wait for that candlestick close and see how that candlestick is in order for you to capitalize on the sellers. But let's see on the 4-hour time frame. The candlestick closes in around about an hour. So yeah, this is what I'm monitoring. There's a high probability for sellers to come into the market, looking at where the price is. So currently looking at where the price is, pattern that's being printed on that resistance area. There's a high potential that the market so it's about one. So if I had to let me just clear this. On the one time frame, right? So as you can see that yes, we gold, but here you can this key area where the market is rejected. Okay, this here is the highest area, but so is be patient and just wait for the market to tell us where it wants to go, right? So as I've said, there is potential for sellers on gold, but there is potential for buyers as well. So in terms of buyers, obviously I see this, right? This is what I want. I want to utilize on an impulse, bearish impulse. It might be a bullish impulse, but we need to monitor. We could be this playing out. So it could be essentially looking for. In terms of your sellers, I gave you a setup that might play out for sellers in terms of entries and potential targets as well. And in terms of buyers, so you need to mark down this area. Understand? And so we had your input. So this is a potential inverse head and shoulder pattern that's forming right there. The trade plays out, and once again, I'd like to apologize for my lagging. Still see you had that, yeah. Had your impulse, you have your correction right there, your impulse. But immediately when the market came to the support area, it pushed back up. So let me dive into the comments and see what you guys think on gold. It's lagging, still lagging. Okay, apologies. Connection. I hope you like the analysis on gold. Can I go live on TikTok, bro? It's lagging. No, I can't go live on TikTok. I can't go live on TikTok, bro. Crypto racist. I hope, yeah. So you're the one that gold analysis. I hope you found some insight on the trade, on the analysis. I hope you found some on that. So currently, okay, let's take a look at my position. See if catch and the round right, so so in terms of if I'm saying no less than no more than 1% of my account, the funded account. So in terms of risk, I'm not really shaken by the drawdown. So we just need to monitor how the market is reacting and what is the market telling us. And there's the trade, and then here we almost getting tagged in on this position right here. So let's just monitor. Let's just monitor. So currently I have buy limits on T. I'm seeing an impulse, right? Correction, another impulse. So I'm monitoring to see how the market reacts at that support area that was previously the resistance. And obviously, I have my set buy limits with my stops right there. And then in terms of target, it's close to 2%, according to TradingView, right? Not according to my account size. Also noticing the key zones or the key areas that I've marked down, and this is all the way. So in terms of target, you get your target or your first target. Okay, let me go into the 1 hour time frame. Just to make things clean. Honestly, above that is my second target. Would don't really like to place them on my MT. I don't really have targets on my MT4, but I have targets on my trading view. So normally when a trade goes into my direction or in profit, I trade my stop loss. That's my trade management strategy. So normally place trades and just leave them. I leave my stop as the trade goes. Okay, that's over there. That's the target over there, right? So now it's a patience game, and you're just monitoring how the market reacts at that resistance area. Remember that position we are in. I am in drawdown on the first position, so we'll just monitor how the market reacts at that area as well. So in terms of to the comment section. Okay, I appreciate the analysis, bro. Thank you. Just the lagging caused me to miss out some. Apologies for it again, my brother. What other pairs are you looking at for the day or in terms of the week? Yes. What pairs are you guys looking at? Okay, currently we're on 10 viewers. So what pairs are you looking at? What pairs are you looking at, guys? Okay, you're looking at GBP, JPY. Okay. Okay. GBP. We can find GBP JPY. Okay, just want to monitor NZD. Okay, NZD. GBP JPY. GBP JPY is a flyer and it's a mover. So on the daily time frame, for me, let me see. The key things or the key areas that we are right there. In terms of this bullish, you can simply see that okay, this is a potential target that the market and so to the upside, a bullish impulse, or created a bearish impulse to the downside. But within that range, good moves and goods. Within please bear with me. Market structure here. If you price action, and if you're a trader and you trade market structure, just link or 5 flame emojis on the comment section. Okay, on the 2-hour time frame, so you can simply see that okay, the market before that you can simply notice, or I simply noticed this, right? So but then that was a resistance area. So going into that resistance area, you have your first touch, and then your breakout, that higher high. The market came back into resistance and created. Now it's creating these are the recent highs that we notice in the understand. So that's the 1 hour time frame. the stuff we're noticing. So I don't really like to trade based off support and resistance, but I use support and resistance as basics or guidelines, understand? So I feel like that's also key to notice. So in terms of GJ, there's no really structure in the market whereby I can trade or set up per se. There's not really setup that I can see playing out, but potentially looking at the market to push up, reject, and then create higher highs. What you guys, it's low. Apologies for the signal. Apologies. If you are based in South Africa, you know our problem with the electricity. So currently I'm on load shedding. But it should be okay now. I'm guessing it should be okay. If it's okay, just drop a comment and just tell me what pair you want me to analyze or any key tips that what we looked for or what we looked at. Nasdaq, okay, for our time frame. We dived into Nasdaq, we dived into gold, we dived into USDT. Okay, now these other pairs that I might potentially take. Right, so this is an interesting pair. This is an interesting pair. So currently on NZD, I'm just waiting to monitor how the market support area. And so in terms of so far on the funded account, it's just 2 trades. One's currently running, so buy limit hasn't really been executed, right? So on this pair, what I like is that the market is respecting the blocks, and then also establishing this. So now it's just a matter of how the market or what the market is trying to tell us. It's still looking to go up. I want to go up a little with the B-type structure. So this is a key thing. When I look for reversals, I look for that V-type structure. This is key for me. So in terms of entries, yes, I missed my entry. My entry should have been here, which was 4 a.m. at night. That was okay. But then in terms of your target, so again, I'll have to get a pullback to the downside and proper candlestick confirmation enter the trade. NZD, NZDF. Okay, yeah, I think I've covered enough. Okay, let's just see the comment sections. Okay, it's better now. So guys, my name is Khotsato. I represent Kaiser Capital. So if you have any inquiries, just follow us on our YouTube channel. We try as much as we can to drop enough content for traders and represent the company. And yeah, on Telegram, you can also find us as well at Kaiser Capital. So make sure to check us out as well on our platforms. We've been going for around about an hour. Is there any questions on your side? If you have any questions in terms of the funded account, in terms of prop firms, in terms of account sizes and the leverage, in terms of anything Forex related, you can just make use of the comment section, guys. For those of you who just joined, this is Khotsato here from Kaiser Capital. So today, guys, today was my first day taking the 50k challenge, and currently my account is on, let's say, break even with 2 trades that I've taken. So there hasn't been really setups that I've executed on before, as today is my first day, and I'll share the progress with you guys. So make sure to check out Black Bull as well. Check out the broker Black Bull. Also check out the sponsor of the challenge down in the description. So guys, I'll be live. If you are a price action trader and you enjoyed this type of content, catch us live every Tuesday. We're trading the London session. So make sure that you prepare your coffees, your teas, and join us live every Tuesday. We're going to be live here. So once again, guys, thank you for joining in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like. If you enjoyed the content, leave a comment. Let us know what we can improve on. Let us know what we can add on. Your overall thought on the analysis and everything like that. And in terms of psychology and everything like that, you need to make sure that you dive in and you ensure that you're okay, your mindset is okay before you dive into the charts. Your analysis are important, yes, but your psychology is more important, understand? So if you are spending more time on your charts, you need to limit that. Limit your my YouTube channel name is Kaiser Capital. So just type in KHZA Capital on YouTube. So I try as much as I can to drop content on there as well. So every Tuesday, like I've said, we're going to be live on Trading Nut. I'll be sharing my journey with the 50k challenge that Okay, yeah, I'll be sharing my journey, all the drawdowns, all the profits, all the setups that I've taken, and the overall lessons about this challenge. Understand? So, in terms of prop firm, you are given, or on this account, what I like about this prop firm is that they give you a profit target of 5%. So in phase one, you have a profit target of 5% on the micro account, and then on phase two, you have another profit target of 5%, which is reasonable compared to other prop firms. So I'm currently using also other prop firms that I can mention. But then compared to this is good in terms of your targets. And then my daily drawdown is 10%. Oh no, on phase one, my overall drawdown is 10%, and then my maximum drawdown is 5%. So already, guys, you can see that if you're risking more than 1% on a trade, you have a high probability of losing the account. And on phase two, it gets tricky, whereby you are given a 5% maximum drawdown and a 5% target. Understand? So you need to make sure that with each and every prop firm account or challenge that you take, your risk management is on point, your psychology is on point, your strategy is on point, and you maximizing the opportunities that we've you are given as a trader to manage investors. So I think I'm going to end the live now. I hope that you like the content. If you drop a like, drop a comment, and see you next week Tuesday. Remember, guys, next week Tuesday, every Tuesday from 9 a.m. we're trading the London session. Also check us out on YouTube, Kaiser Capital, and then on Telegram as well. We try as much as we can to drop content on there as well for traders. So enjoy the rest of your week. Make sure that you are well prepared mentally before you go into the charts. Make sure that you dive in and journal or the trades that you take. Make sure that you are in check, you're in flow, you are having a profitable week already in your mind. You understand? So that's about it. Check you guys next week.